All right, guys, we're coming to you live. Well, not live, but as live as we're going to get for today. Um, Myself and Graham finally in the same room to do a podcast. So we decided we'd do one in the airport while we all wait on our flights.
Hence the overhead noise.
So, yeah, we'll kind of let this announcement go before we start getting into some stats for the weekend.
I've not
But
screenshotted that.
right off the bat, obviously, let's welcome Liam as well.
Hello, everyone.
First two-time guest.
First two-time guest.
Oh, yeah.
Is Ellie going to get upset?
Probably. I'll probably upset her somehow.
Yeah.
Not sure, but
It could have been the picture you sent her the other day.
yeah.
We won't bore y'all with that story. Okay. So anyway, first and foremost, being the y'all's first Swiss Open, how did you find it?
It was an expensive grape.
It is very expensive.
Yeah, I mean, I loved it. Everyone was, yeah, it was good atmosphere all throughout, I think. Yeah, and obviously the competition is always pretty high quality, so what more do you expect?
Absolutely. So, I mean, we're letting Graham be on the show today, even though he's the only one not taking any type of winnings home for the weekend. I'm just kidding. But should we just jump on into some results?
Yeah.
Yeah, shall we?
Let's do it.
Shall we start
go
off
for
with
it.
the one that's going to wind Josh up the most?
Yeah,
Well,
can do.
I don't think it'll wind me up.
You're
But
still,
it does
still a little
So
sore.
if y'all notice over my shoulder, we're going to talk about the swap on Friday night, where myself and Lucien from France, really good player, really nice guy. He had the unfortunate task of trying to carry me through the tournament, and that he did, and we made it to the key seat. And the team we had to play in the finals, Adrian and Obi, we'd already beat them once, but when we got to the finals, apparently it was not our time again, so we did get double dipped. But I'm not mad at a second place finish. If I'm not mistaken, I might be the first UK player to bring home an actual trophy from an ACL Europe event.
Yeah.
Possibly, yeah.
I'm not the first to win or place high in an event, but I am the first one to bring home an actual trophy.
Yeah.
So yeah, I was pretty stoked about that, riding really high on Friday night. So then we get into singles Saturday morning, and I'm feeling.
I would going to brush over my best performance. I got 7.
Oh yeah, Go ahead.
Yeah, I was lucky enough to be partner up with Sam, one of the Americans based in Germany, isn't he?
Yep.
And he was very good at calming me down. Like, everybody knows how much I lose my shit, but he was a perfect partner. He carried me, but I kept up my end of the bargain, and we had a joint 7th place finish with a record of 4 and 2. So quite happy with that.
Yeah, it was a good showing. It was for sure a good showing.
And we beat some good teams.
Absolutely.
I didn't do so well.
Yeah, Liam
My
unfortunately
night,
didn't fare as well.
Yeah, I can't scroll down.
My night was Saturday night. I'm happy with that. So, but
That's
we'll get
true.
on to that. Yeah.
We'll get into that in just a second. So we all woke up, first, let's start off by saying this weekend in Sursee was carnival as well. And it is like, it's kind of like a Mardi Gras. And I know most of you guys here in the UK and a lot of the Europeans
I've ever seen before.
have probably never been to Mardi Gras. I've been fortunate enough to go once, twice, but yeah, it was just crazy. So it was all like themes and like people dressing up and just a big party. So Friday night we drank a few beers doing that. So Saturday morning we woke up, but we all felt pretty good. We were all riding high from Friday night, and we get into singles, and I couldn't hit the board if I was sitting on it. I could not hit the middle of the board at all. So I had a pretty disappointing day in singles. I did make tier one with the 2-2 record going into the singles bracket, but yeah, it got into singles and right off the gate I had to play Alexander from Bavaria. Good dude. He beats me. Um, so I dropped down and then I got to play Arno Sons in my next match, and he beats me. So yeah, it was an 0-2 day in the old bracket.
Started off, won my first rounders game, and then went on to lose the next three. So 1 and 3, so I ended up in tier 2, and straight off the bat played against our boy Matt.
Yep.
Double good. So beat him. Then
It was a
played.
pretty close match, though, wasn't it?
I was kind of let him back in.
If you're listening, Matt, he let you back in.
And then game after that was Danielle, who was coming into tier 2 as the number 1 seed in there, but I managed to get the win there, and then lost my next 2. So I think it was a 9th place finish in tier 2 for me.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, nothing to scoff at. It's pretty good.
Not a winning record, but it's not a losing record in bracket. So I'll take it 2 and 2.
Yeah.
For sure.
Well, I probably had a really good rounders, I would say. I went 3 and 1 in rounders. At the end of that, I was seeded at 10th, I think. So I was feeling pretty good. And then, my 2 rounders games, I came up against, I think I had a look, one of the Slovakians, David.
Devin, yeah.
Yeah, pro.
Yep.
And that was a tough game. Ended up losing both my first 2 bracket games 21-20, going around 20 rounds in each. So yeah, it worked out about 0.06 DPR in both games, exactly the same. So I was they just weren't falling sometimes for me.
Yeah.
It's just one of those. 1 or 2 bags go the other way.
You think 21-20 over 20 rounds, I mean, that's still, you were putting in work for
Yeah,
sure.
yeah.
For sure. We did watch a couple of your matches, or some of those matches when we weren't playing. And yeah, you had a couple unlucky breaks. There was a couple bags that could have dropped and you would have won.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's
couple
tough.
of rolls that just didn't laid on top or whatever.
Yeah.
Hey, sometimes it's like that.
Sure is, bud. So for singles, getting into that tier 1 bracket towards the end, man. When Gavin Clark beat Bruno.
Yeah.
To then go play. He was going to go play for the King seed, I believe. No. Sorry. I can't remember now. But anyway, he beats Bruno, and I think that took a lot of adrenaline out of him because it was a tough fought match. He played really well. So then he met up against Chris, who Chris is TDY to Germany right now from Colorado. So he's another really good American player, who also had a tough match going into that, having to play Roman and barely losing. So then Gavin and Chris have to play, and there was a couple shots. I mean, at one point, I think it was 20-2 or 18-2, 20-2, I think.
Yeah,
it was 20-2. Gavin was up, and Chris just battled back. Gavin learned a life lesson that time to be just be a little more selective in your shots. Yeah. He had a couple shots he didn't need to try to make because he had points to give, and instead of only
trying to win it in
one,
style.
Yeah. So, but he got third, and then Gavin met Roman, and of course, we all know the Roman Empire is strong right now. So Roman took down another singles title. Yeah. So he's sitting top of the table for ACL standings in Europe.
And put him ahead of Sensei. Is it that one, or did that one put him level in terms of ACL titles?
I believe it put him. I think they said it put him level.
And then
with the most international titles. So yeah, I mean that's Sensei. If you're out there listening, we need to get you back over here, man. You got to get that title back.
Yeah.
And tier 2.
So, yep. And then in tier 2, so it was kind of a weird one where they drew the line for tier 1 because what ended up happening is a couple of really good players ended up dropping down into tier 2 bracket. So tier 2 saw right off the bat, I mean, first, second, and third, all three of them are ridiculously strong players.
Who was it?
The winner was David Parody.
Yeah, French guy.
And then second place was Zena Box,
Yeah.
who is a pro, and we all laugh and say she's like witchcraft because her bag just falls. It just falls, and it works. She's a really good person, good player. And then Tobias Stoner, who I mean, I've always known that he could play. I've seen him at other tournaments and stuff, but I was really surprised like how well he played all weekend. Like Tobias played good all weekend. I think I had to face him in doubles on Sunday. Didn't we? We played again. No, you played against him in the swap.
Yeah.
That's what it was. I drank a lot of beer. Sorry. But he just threw really well all weekend.
Yeah.
So that rounds out your top 3 finishers for tier 2. So do we want to get into the blind draw? Who did you get blind drawn with?
Cone, somebody from Belgium.
Yeah, one of the Slicky Bagger guys.
Yeah.
Team Slicky Baggers.
Yeah, didn't have the best rounders. Went 1 and 3. We lost the first 3, and then fourth game we come up get boy Matt and his partner Grimmin, and we got the W there. So
then, you owned Matt twice this weekend.
Matt, I made Matt my bitch.
Yeah. Matt, if you're listening, you're now Graham's bitch.
Yeah. And then blind draw is obviously 1 and done. And then first bracket game got the match up against Katie and his partner, and fell short.
Who were you matched up with?
I was matched up with Andreas Men
from Germany.
Yeah.
Who again played really well this weekend.
Yeah.
And we'll talk a little more about him later too, because he had a real good run in doubles.
Yeah, that was our what did we do? Yeah, in the first.
I'm not sure, I wasn't there.
I think. Yeah, we ended up coming 3rd overall. So obviously, joint 3rd we came, because it's just a one and done situation for the blind draw. But yeah, we played really well. I think we lost 1 in the rounders, which put us at a decent seeding, and then we just went on a big run, and we knocked out some really strong players. I mean, I think both of us. I mean, we beat Anthony and Bruno.
Yeah.
We beat them. Both of us throwing 9s or 10s, and yeah, it was really good. And we were super excited about it. I think in the end we got knocked out by the eventual winners of the blind draw. So Philippe and Katerina. Yeah. I mean, it was 21-16 or something. It was reasonably close throughout. So yeah, we were really happy with the draw.
Yeah, so I was teamed up with Alexander out of Bavaria, and I couldn't have asked for a better partner, man. He's such a good dude, and we had a good time playing together. But unfortunately, man, we just didn't. We drew a tough draw going into bracket, and I think we lost. Who did we lose to in bracket? I want to say we lost to Matteo Prado and her. I'm fairly certain that's who it was, but I don't remember now. Again, I drink a lot of beer. But no, we had a good time. We just couldn't get in a groove.
Yeah.
So, better luck next time.
Yeah.
And then that night we went out and had a good time. And we went
We
to Uno
experienced
Moss Bar
Yeah.
and Manu. She worked there, and we met her when I was getting my tattoo. So she really took care of us in the bar and stuff. And we met some just crazy people, some like really crazy people. I mean, they were all nice, but it was crazy. So yeah, it was a good time. Probably stayed out a little later than we should have,
Yeah.
but nonetheless, we got up and we went to work Sunday morning in doubles. And as y'all know, I paired up with Liam, and I mean we do okay. We had some really good matches. Problem is, we ended up having to play the eventual winners, Arno and Suke,
Yeah.
and we both decided that this was going to be the match that we were both going to throw fives, and we did. We both threw fives, and if y'all know these guys, you are never, you're not going to win with fives. You're just not. Now I know you can play a block game and you might win on occasion, but probably gonna struggle because Arno can hit some air mills. So even if you put a block up, I mean I put up 2 or 3 blocks on him and he just air milled me. He was like, "Nah, you're good." And then we know Sylvia can just run bags, and she
Yeah.
runs them well. So yeah, we ended up losing to them, and then you teamed up with Matt.
Yeah.
Your bitch.
Yeah. My bitch. Got a. I remember what. I want to say we went 0-4
You did.
in
Yeah.
bracket. Like, just could not get going at all.
Yeah.
And then we won our next 2, or we ended up 2-2 in bracket either way. Yeah, just could not get going at all on Sunday.
Yeah. It was a tough go. But obviously me and Liam are going to pair up a few more times this year. I mean, that's the goal anyway. And I don't know. I thought we worked well together,
Yeah.
having never played together before,
Yeah.
having never used the bags we used in a competition before.
Neither of us.
Yeah,
Even
either of us.
they're brand new bags. Not brand new, but
I mean, they were broken, but yeah, we
Yeah.
had never played with them.
yeah. And I think we're happy with that choice, aren't we?
Yeah,
going
no, 100,
forward.
Yeah, 100%. I'm happy with that choice. Yeah, so we're hoping to hit up Germany if we can get Liam to go. We'll definitely go to Italy.
Yeah.
We have the other organization's tournament next weekend. That's the ACO, by the way. I'm not scared to say it. So we have the ACO event next weekend. We'll play together in.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're gonna try to go to a few different ones. Obviously the UK one and things like that. But I don't know.
Hopefully Bavaria.
Yeah. Hopefully,
Outside in a castle.
Yeah.
What cool place is it? So bags.
And apparently it's the longest castle in the world.
Longest.
Yeah. I don't know. I didn't know that was a thing, but
Yeah.
yeah apparently.
Fair play.
Alexander showed me some pictures of the venue and where they're going to set up and play and stuff. And I was like,
looks amazing.
Yes, let's please go.
Cool.
So, Helly, if you're listening out there, just know it's the week before Italy, and y'all can make it a whole thing for your birthday. I got you, bud. So yeah, overall, really good weekend. We had some good showings from a bunch of the guys we know, and overall, man, just a really good time.
Yeah.
Some really cool people as well.
Yeah, and again, shout out to the Slicky Baggers guys,
Yeah.
Christoph, Anthony, Sven, Pierman, Robert. You guys out there, man, y'all are killing it in the setup, tear down, and took good care of us. And we really enjoyed it.
Yeah, perfect.
Really enjoyed it.
Food and beer on tap. What more can you ask for?
Right? Yeah, it was good.
Throwing
man.
bags.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. Yeah, it was just a lot of fun, and I think you guys out there, especially you guys listening in the UK, and the committee has decided for Team GB that one of the criteria is you have to play in an ACL event.
Yeah.
Prior to the Worlds or the World Cup of it. And I know You have England, so you don't really have to travel to hit the criteria. But
You can make one. It's highly recommended.
highly recommended.
Yeah.
Just make a weekend of it.
Yeah.
Dust off the passport, jump on a flight, and make a weekend out of it.
Yeah.
It is a good time. Um, Slovakia is coming up, and I was supposed to go. I'm now not going to go, but that'll be a good one to go to. Transport, everything's pretty easy there. Bitburg, Germany in May, which I am going to. Um, that one, guys, if you're going to go to one, go to that one. That one's probably the easiest because you can fly into like Frankfurt Hahn or Luxembourg and be within like an hour. And easy to get to Bitburg.
Dutch.
The venue and the hotel are right next door to each other in Bitburg. And of course, the guys from that area, Mark Himmler, Andreas, all those guys, man, they're fantastic dudes, and they look, they're gonna take good care of us.
Mm.
And then the week after that, it's the Dutch Open. That one's good. I went last year.
It's literally our neighbours, so
Yeah,
I
mean,
assume
we
it's going
drove
to
to
be
that
pretty
one.
easy. Yeah.
5 hours, man. 5 hours. So
I mean,
I just say go to one.
and if you do what me and a lot of players in Europe, and especially me and Helly, we're making like a holiday out of it.
Yeah.
I mean, the Italian Open is in June.
You should know it.
It's not on her birthday, so we're okay.
Right.
I knew it was sometime around June or July. But yeah, the Italian Open, I mean, it's literally across the water from Venice, so
Yeah.
some of you couples out there, Ian, Vicky, you can spend a lovely little time in northern France or Germany or
And Italy's
Italy.
another one. Italy's another one that's easy to travel to.
Yeah.
And there's trains all over that country, man. It's so easy to travel there. You can fly into Milan, you can fly into Venice, you can fly, just go. Dang, just
And
go.
also, at the end of the day, I mean, we witnessed it this weekend, and we know when Richard flies over as well, we can see the quality of competition. If you just want to throw bags, you can just throw bags, but if you want to get better, you got to play the
gotta
best.
Be playing. Yeah, you do.
And these guys are good.
You got to be playing regularly all the time.
Yeah.
And it shows. Well, we've talked about this on the podcast a number of times. It shows.
Yeah.
These guys are getting to play. I mean, they're playing in some type of tournament almost every weekend, and their level of play reflects
And they're not
that.
playing the same people all the time.
Right.
So that's another thing that you need to do.
100%. And I'm not taking anything away from what everybody in the UK is doing, but before you get to Croatia in September, go to one of these events just to test yourself against some other high quality players.
Yeah.
I mean, yes, our level of competition is increasing every time. 100%. I mean, right?
Yeah.
Like, first couple qualifiers, you were dominating everybody. And now, while you're still winning, you're not dominating them like you were. Because people have raised their game, man. They're getting better.
The gap's closing.
The gap is closing.
From your elite few to the rest of the pack, that gap's
really
short.
Yeah, 100%. But go give it a go against some other top level players.
Yeah. But I think you'll start seeing if the people that go to European events, they're gonna start becoming like the lead pack.
Yeah. I think I personally believe that. I do. Just because you're getting more competition and you're getting
different styles, different play types.
And that was what I was about to say. Is cornhole is no different than any other sport. When you think on the sense of if you're playing the same players all the time, you start learning their tendencies, and you can grow stagnant.
Yeah.
Because against this person I can just do this, and they have no way to get around it, or they have no way to do anything about it. So you start getting complacent, and you kind of, I don't want to say, it's almost like you kind of start plateauing.
Yeah.
So then you go into these Europe events where they are doing rolled shots and good blocks and cut shots
There was that
And air
one
mails.
and
round,
air mails on command.
one round that Chris and Gavin had where it was just roll.
Yeah.
It's like
Yeah.
a roll,
Cut, roll,
like
cut.
cut like that, and the angle on it was like
Yeah,
defied physics almost. Like,
absolutely. Although I will say this, when we played doubles yesterday, I watched my partner Liam hit a cut shot that I thought, uh-oh, he threw too far right. It's not coming back. And sure as shit it did.
Yeah.
And I was like, yes, boy. Awesome. I loved it.
talking of good shot, although he was me bitch, I will give him one credit. Matt did it a nice bar or so
Yeah.
in our game, and then Roberts still cleaned up what he had to get the walk. So kind of felt sorry for Matt. Like he just pulled off this great shot, going for 10, and then straight after just nice easy push, collect his bag for a 10-10 walk. Like, I'm glad it wasn't me who done that, because I'd have probably had a meltdown giving up a watch after doing that.
Although I will say that too, because you brought it up, man, that was the most composure I've seen you keep through matches, win or lose, probably ever. And you did really well with that, man. Because you had a couple matches that you in the past would have thrown your bags in the garbage and just
And
headed
I have to
straight
say,
to Zurich Airport.
I think that's credit to Sam on Friday. Like he was a perfect partner.
You're starting to show maturity.
It's only taken me to my 40s to finally get there.
You're growing up.
Yeah.
Our little boy's growing up.
I think I only saw you throw your bags at the wall once, so that's definite growth. And you didn't get told off by the director either, so that's also good.
It is very good.
We can't.
Ton wasn't there to tell you off again.
So, Ton, if you're listening, the guy's really trying. Please forgive him.
The chairs will be safe in the next few cases.
Yeah. But speaking of bar of soaps, I do remember one bar of soap that was produced by one of the people sat on this bench, and I'm looking at this man in the middle in a game.
We haven't even talked about that game yet, have we?
In a game that one had its ups and downs for both players.
Sure.
And two,
well, it didn't have ups and downs. It had an up and then a down.
Like a roller coaster.
No,
it was just a big
like
drop roller coaster. One of them goes underground into the darkness.
The stratosphere.
Yeah.
Just bottom fell out.
And some of the best commentary, I think, going around.
All right, guys.
Drunk Liam is a great commentator.
If you haven't listened or watched our match for our bragging rights trophy, who just bought it, do yourself a favor and go watch it. If for nothing else, just to listen to Liam's commentary.
I mean, it does help ease the pain just by how funny it was.
We literally rewatched it last night 3 times and just laughed for a long time. It was great. The commentary was second to none. So if we can get him on the broadcast at the next UKCL event on one of the matches he's not playing, I want to get him on there and just let him go to town, dude. It was awesome.
What was it? The Graham's struggling to find the hole,
and the board too.
And then I think he went about a foot wide, and now the board.
It was so funny. But yeah, so you guys out there in listener land, just know that I've got the trophy now back.
He never had it in the first place.
I don't plan on losing it.
I'll let you have it for a week.
But the next rematch is only 5 days away, 6 days?
6 days at best.
Yeah.
If we get drawn against each other on Saturday, it's on. If not, we'll find the free board and go for either late Saturday or Sunday some point.
Yeah, I'll kick your ass again, no problem. I mean,
it was
an ass kicking, dude.
Yeah, it was. I think Graham struggled with the composure in that particular game, maybe.
And
Josh held it after a big setback.
I could have not won a game all weekend, and if I'd have won that one, I'd have gone home happy, man.
I mean, I gave you a head start.
Yeah,
Not as big as
you
the
gave
head
it
start
straight
I
back.
gave you at the last time, though.
True. That is true. Touche, my friend. All right. I don't know,
Yeah.
man. What else we need to talk about? Definitely, you guys have been listening, and I know you guys will be there. But I'm not afraid to say it. ACO event next weekend.
Yeah.
That other organization,
Yeah.
the ACO. They're going to have a tournament. In
Tamworth.
yeah,
Is it Tamworth?
no.
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah.
I don't know what it's called.
Ain't not far from Spud, man. Might go get a jack potato for lunch when I'm out.
Yeah.
It was supposed to be. It's close to Birmingham.
Yep.
So yeah, we look forward to seeing everybody at that one.
Yeah.
That's gonna be a good time.
Yeah, we got an Airbnb, a few of us, so yeah, may even be able to do it if we bring some boards down.
Yeah.
Maybe. Friday
No, it has to be on in the tournament. We have to give the tournament chance.
Graham's really trying to put some specific.
God, Graham's he's just trying to back out of
Yeah.
the shit, isn't he?
I ain't trying to back out, you know what?
Christ.
He wants to do it again as
Because
the
I
last
know if
game,
I beat you
thinking Josh is
Friday,
too tired.
And I bet, hey, there's some pallets over there. I bet we can manufacture some boards.
It's just because I know that if I beat you Friday and then we get drawn against each other Saturday, I don't want to only hold the trophy for a day if you beat me Saturday. So I'd rather just play one game.
But yeah, ACO this weekend coming. Should be plenty of UK players on their way.
For sure.
We know at least there's
There's
7
at
of us in our.
There's at least 8 of us.
Yeah.
Well, 7 of us in our Airbnb that are going to play.
Yeah.
So we know we're bringing 7. It'd be kind of cool if we were the only 7. Then Graham might have a chance at a trophy.
Or at least pro status.
Yeah, very true.
Yeah, because at least 2 of us aren't even eligible, and 1 already has it.
Yeah.
But let's be honest. Graham could mess up a wet dream, dude. Anyway, again, thanks, Slicky Baggers. You guys did a great job this weekend. Really appreciate it. What else? Anything else? You got anything you want to talk about, Liam?
Got a few
Any
shout
shout outs?
Yeah, I can think of 2 at least.
All right. What about you?
I could probably think of some if.
All right, give a shout out.
Well, no, if Graham goes first, I'll have a little
All right,
think
Graham,
about
give a
it.
shout out.
I'll give one of mine first in case we've got the same
Oh,
one.
Christ mighty, just do it. One of you. Go.
The Ducks, Whitby Bay Ducks. They had their
Oh, yeah,
first,
they had their first one.
club night.
I'm so sorry, Charlotte.
Right.
My
Right,
apologies.
Sunday they had
There was a lot going on this weekend. And I
8 or
kind of
9
forgot.
new players for the game.
Yeah.
So they're doing their thing, helping grow the game. So
Cheers
well
to
done,
you.
well done, Chris.
Cheers to you.
Yeah.
I'll go for Leon then last night.
That was me,
Well,
the one.
and Friday.
Yeah.
The
Yes.
waiter.
The
Yeah.
waiter at
The
El
Mexican.
Mosquito,
Yep.
the Mexican restaurant by the Airbnb. And I say by the Airbnb. What I mean is under the Airbnb. We literally stayed on top of, and all we smelled all weekend was Mexican food, and it was amazing. Although I will say I had the jambalaya. You had the jambalaya. Now I've eaten a lot of jambalaya.
I've never had a jambalaya before, so to me it was new. But
Yep.
it
So I've had a lot of
tasted good.
jambalaya in my life. And I know a lot of Cajuns out there. But it was good, but it was different. It was definitely a Swiss version of a jambalaya.
Topped with kiwi, orange
Yep.
and lime wedge.
Yep. And then had pineapple in it.
Yeah.
It was weird, but it was good.
Yeah.
I mean, I ate it. I ate all of it. It
Yeah.
was good.
Yeah.
Yeah, Leon
Huh?
became
Probably
What we
our
think is-
newest listener
yeah.
Yeah.
subscriber. Mentioned it
we
to it
mentioned
Friday.
night, and he said, when we saw him on Sunday, he said, "Oh, I went and listened to the podcast."
Yeah, it told us he listened to it on his drive home from work, so
Yeah,
that's pretty cool.
it
Yeah.
was really cool.
And I think he was the 50th subscriber, so that next week you can go live on
We can go
YouTube.
live on YouTube.
Yeah.
That's crazy. That is crazy.
Yeah.
They're going to let us go live on YouTube.
And you'd have had beers by then.
Oh, God. This is going to be a shit show.
More so than usual.
I mean, we may only go live every once.
YouTube will take the video
Yeah.
down.
Yeah, well, what I mean, though,
They'll
is
shut us down.
we're just going to be so... we got to be on it. because it's not like if we mess up, we can just re-record. I mean, it's live.
Yeah.
We definitely gotta get Liam back on though.
I think you should live stream your YouTube games. Your games on YouTube.
Ooh, yeah, maybe we should do that.
Yeah.
Good idea.
Well, you never. It might be the only
and
live.
our only returning guest. Maybe we'll live stream 1 or 2 of yours as well.
Well, there you go.
Although you don't talk during matches, so that could be kind of boring.
Yeah.
I could
But
do my own.
we'll
I could
definitely
wear a
live stream.
mic and just commentate as I'm playing.
We'll definitely live stream the Dragon Rights game. We'll mic up. Live stream it on YouTube.
We live streamed it on Facebook.
Yeah, but I mean we'll mic up so you can hear us mid game. So.
Okay. Sure.
How fast can you get banned?
I'm gonna go.
Well, it'll
real
just be
quick.
Josh chirping me, and it'll probably be me trying to fight back the tears.
It is true. Ladies, if y'all will bring him a tampon.
I wasn't the girl this week. That was Matt. There's
True.
sour cream on the side that he didn't even eat.
Sorry, ladies. I know it sounded very sexist.
Sorry, Matt.
Don't take it that way, please. Don't cancel us. Or kill me in my sleep next weekend.
But yeah, I think that's about it. I don't really.
Yeah, I gave my shout out, Manu from Uno Mas.
Gave my shout out.
In the tattoo shop. Actually, dang, I can't think of the name of the tattoo shop now.
World Ink. Or Ink World.
Tattoo Ink.
Yeah.
Tattoo Ink or Tattoo World. Damn.
No, Ink World or World Ink.
Here, can you get on? We gotta look it up. Because I actually gotta give it a real shout out. Because I did my Swiss tattoo. Which
look good.
Which looks really good. Yeah. Turned out really nice. Really nice.
Yeah, they managed to take the original idea that you had and make it a bit more Swiss, actually.
Yeah, actually, 100%.
Just coming up with tattoo bloody thing. Wow. I thought it was World Ink.
No, it isn't.
Switzerland.
Where's your Facebook? Yeah. Go to the Slicky Baggers page.
Fucking
fat thumbs. Fat thumbs can't even. Yep, Slicky Baggers. Are you not friends with Slicky Baggers? Oh, go back. Just hit that one. That'll work because they have it on there. I thought. Go to the page.
Alright, I'll try instead.
Okay.
Me and technology. I'm 40 now. I don't do technology.
No, you have big chubby fingers.
Well, that too.
There it is.
Yeah. Inking World Art.
Inking World Art, yeah. Tattoo place.
Should have just done that in the first place.
Probably.
But let's be honest, this is me. We can't have an episode without technical difficulties somewhere.
That's a fact.
So,
I mean, right now, we don't even know if this is actually recording because I haven't been able to look at it and see. Oh, Liam's going to check for us.
You're all good.
Oh, okay. We're still recording.
you should just
Nearly a completely wasted 40 minutes of our life.
That'll be like episode 1.
If you think this is wasted your life, we're not going to have you back
I mean,
for a third time.
if it wasn't recorded, then it would be.
What else did we have to do?
Episode 1 recorded.
We'd probably be.
I didn't have audio, so we had to re-record.
We had to re-record it. But I mean, we were going to sit here drinking beers in the airport anyway. Anyway.
And we would have been reminiscing
So
about the
that'll be
tournament
my
anyway.
shout-out.
So there was.
Yeah. Shout out to them. Thanks, Anthony, for hooking me up with them. And then there's some other stuff I'm not going to get into, but the podcast's got some big news coming up.
Yeah.
We got some big news coming up, and we're excited. Well, I'm really excited about it. Yeah. So we got some big news coming up in the next couple of weeks. Hopefully, we'll be able to talk about it. No, it isn't another organization. I know one person that's going to unsubscribe. Anyway.
You're assuming they already are subscribed.
Probably not. But I'm just teasing. I'm taking the piss. Don't take offense. course, if you're taking offense to it, you probably should unsubscribe. I'm just saying. Anyway, yeah, I don't think I have anything else.
No. No.
No?
Good.
I will. Oh, hold on. I do gotta say this. Hey, your mustache is coming in a lot better since the first time you were on the show. It's working out.
Yeah, I'm happy
But,
with it.
Yeah, you should be.
Get me a Hawaiian shirt, Magnum PI over there.
The old Tom Selleck. All right. I don't have anything else. You got anything else you want to say?
No, all
Any
good.
more shout outs or anything?
I'm good.
Just looking forward to next weekend.
Yep, let's
Yeah.
go. Let's go. LFG.
LFG.
LFG. All right. So for now, this is Liam. I'm Josh.
I'm Graham.
Just board it.
Bought it.
Hopefully.
I'm gonna go check the board because my gate's been
No,
announced.
it didn't stop.
No, then it's disconnected. So just stop it and cut that part.
No, don't cut it.